Hey everyone, welcome to Market Watch. It is time to discuss the Digimon trading card game market. I got this weird sunlight skirt in my face. There we go. That looks a lot better. Anyway, today we're going to talk about some cards that are really going bananas. But promos are going all over the place, and I think it's important to see which ones are doing what. Because, gotta move some cards, gotta make some money, blah, 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 stuff and things. Plus, we have EX6 in like 2 weeks, so get excited for that. But alright, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on with hash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. On my market here, there ain't not much happening over here, so that's great. Let's move on. Magnamon X is down to 62 in shipping, basically for a couple of listings before it goes back up to 65. Definitely take advantage of the cheaper listings where you can. It is going down though. It is like decreasing. It's going to be less and less common and less hyped once EX6 comes out, because there'll be other things to play. And then the same thing for BT17, there'll be other things to play. So yeah, I would recommend being very careful with this card. Ukamon Altart is actually kind of sort of bouncing upwards, not quite, but it's at 42, 43 bucks right now, as you can see here. And there were listings, earlier in the week for 40, 39. Like, it was going down, but now appears to be going back up. Not super surprising, considering Ukamon is crazy. But be careful with this card, right? This is an alt art that might be risky should a ban list fall. We've seen it before. Your alt art cards are not safe from the ban list. And we're due. It's been a bit since the ban list. I think we're due for something. So be careful. Be very careful. Pale One Super Rare is also sort of kind of down in price. I mean, we say that, but one sold for 20 bucks. 6 copies, which is crazy. But yeah, I got a cheap one here for 16 bucks. Maybe you can always use that as a pivot to grab some cheaper ones on Facebook for 16 bucks. Imperial Hype isn't going anywhere until like EX6 and then BT17, blah, 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 blah. Even BT17, we get the Paladin Modes, and that's not too bad. Like, that's okay. That'll keep the hype going for a bit. Altart Malinotismon is continuing to soar in price. I've been monitoring this card very, very carefully, waiting for the right time, and I think the right time is today. I literally listed these just before I went live for Market Watch here, or record Market Watch. So I think this is the sweet spot. I think there's possibility that it can go a lot higher than that, but I think it's a safe bet considering this card was worth 0, which is fine. Imperial Fire Mode Ace. So most lottery cards right now are down. Most. Unless it's a really hyped one like Mastamon. Odds are it's either stagnant or it's decreasing. There seems to be a resistance due to the lottery cards, due to these lottery cards. And what I find interesting is this has gone on in other card games, right? As lottery cards saturate the market, people become a little bit less interested in getting them all. You still got those crazy people that will still try to get them all and whatever, but like you get to a point where it's like, okay, when is enough enough? It does exist. It is a thing. I've seen it in the Yu-Gi-Oh space. I've seen it in the Magic space. Now, I've been around the block a little bit. So look, it doesn't super surprise me. Mastamon makes sense because we have EX6 in 2 weeks. People are getting excited and all hyped up for that. But everything else falling, it doesn't super surprise me. They've been doing lottery cards for, technically since BT6, technically speaking, with that Omnimon. But yeah, it's interesting. It's cool to see. And fun fact, this Monogramon Ace is technically up in price because there's one listed for 140, though I doubt it will sell. It's just my inkling. Unless there's some crazy person, but yeah, probably not. This card, this card fell so hard. This is for winning an Evo Cup, by the way. That's what this card is for, and it's worth 40 bucks. That's sad. That is such a kick in the nuts. That's crazy to me. That's gone down so much. Like, wow. I'm going to make a future recommendation. If you win one of these, right, and one of the first ones that happen going forward, like let's say they do another one and they change the price support around. If you're one of the first winners, sell them while you can. Doesn't matter if it's champion, top 4, whatever. Sell the stuff right away. You'll literally be able to buy it back later for way cheaper. Like literally, like imagine if someone bought one of these for got one of these for 100. Okay, imagine if someone won one, sold it for 100 in its prime, and now they have this for 100 bucks. They can buy one back for 40. They still have 60 bucks left over to do whatever they want. That's a lot of Dunkin' Donuts. $60. You know how much Dunkin' Donuts that is? That's a lot. So like think about it like in terms of empirical mathematical observation. You can just do that, which is cool. So I think we all missed anyone who didn't have one of these missed the boat, and anyone who bought one higher thinking that it wouldn't fall got destroyed because it did go a lot lower. But now we know the trajectory of this kind of stuff, and it's not too common, not too far off from what happens with other prize cards that you can win in this sense. And I see a world where this eventually maybe goes back up in price once they're all gone and you can't get this card anymore and Madmon's port's released. Okay, maybe this card has an uptick in hype, but besides that, no. So just keep that in mind for the future. Kuwagamon promo was down. It was very expensive, and now it's down. The Tyrant Call hype is cooling off, it looks like. This is also cooling off, it looks like. This was going for almost 50 bucks, and now it's a bunch of listings in the 30s, which is nice. Do whatever you want with this card. I don't... The cards that move around like this are ones I don't really bother with because it goes up and down, and there's more reliable things I can stick my money in. But if you want one, maybe now's a good time to do it. Food for thought. I was told that this dude, the red black imperial stuff is in Liberator, so that does affect things. It does. Like this. This has come down from its hype spike. It was a little bit higher the other day. 30 bucks, basically. Now it's down to 20 again. So maybe you grab this card while it's cheap, and then the next wave of Galactamon support, it might go back up in price. It might. Whatever. Lord Nightmon. This Lord Nightmon alternate art has not really climbed in price nor seen any action due to the reaction of Lord Nightmon Ace. However, this guy's going right to the moon at almost 30 bucks. Sell him while you got him. That's my best recommendation. The hype is real. Get rid of it while you can. This. Oh, man. I don't want to be... I told you so. Like, I always am. But, like, this is a really good example of I told you so. Because you could have got these cards for nothing. You could have got these cards for 20 bucks. And now they're 30 and 40. Isn't that interesting? We close into the EX6 Dibormon hype. And that's why these cards are going up in price. There's literally no other good reason. Hopefully you bought some while you're cheap, and I would recommend selling them whenever you get a moment. You could probably hold off a little bit on these ones if you want to get greedy. These ones, I'd take the 40 bucks and run with it. Though, to be fair, someone might buy this one, and then it'll be 65. So then maybe you wait for someone to grab these 40 copy listings. But if they don't move, like, if by the time this Market Watch goes live 14 hours later from recording, these are still here, maybe you just sell for 40, take the guaranteed money, and move on for your day. Like if you bought a playset for 20 each, you sell them for 40 each. That's 80 bucks that you can reinvest or buy a lot of Dunkin' Donuts or something. You know, things you can do. Movie Patamon has a few really cheap listings right now. It's got 10 bucks, 10 bucks, then it's got 13, 13, and then basically climbs to 15. I would recommend grabbing this card cheap while you can. Because if you think that dual color yellow or black support isn't gonna stop existing, I hate to be that guy, but it doesn't. I believe this card can add both the promo Nightmon and Lord Nightmon Ace from security to your hand. That's just funny. That's very entertaining. Things that I think about sometimes, you know, when I'm thinking about yellow and stuff. Seventh Cluster pre-release stamp. Exploding it is. I told you guys to grab this card a while back, and I hope you did. Sell them while you can. This is Demon Lord hype. That's exactly what this is. Get rid of it while you can. We have Quartzmon, who's down right now in price. It used to be like 20 bucks. Now it's not. I'd probably grab your Quartzmons. Good boss monster to have. You never know when it become meta again. Card's great. Should have copies of it. Skullhamon promo is going through the increase, the explosion as well here. 27 bucks and 29 bucks and 30 bucks. And yeah, just sell it. Get rid of it. Cash in. Go crazy. Tentomon is down. Again, the bug hype wore off. So I hope that you guys got rid of this while it was higher. And then you guys get rid of this while you still can. For high. Dark Knightmon Event Pack 6. You know. Yeah. Nightmon hype. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. You can see the Nightmon hype. Yeah, you sure can. Sell this card while you can if you got copies of it. Looks like people are going to be stupid and buy this card right now. So there's just you know, people want to throw money in it. Let them. I think I have one. Because I got a Vetsma Pack 6. I think I have one of these. I think I'm going to sell that too. Because why not? That's, you know, that's great. What a beautiful thing. And then finally, these promos are crashing. As if I've already told you, I think it was on Monday that they were crashing. Now they're even further down in the dumpster in terms of price. All of them. Like, they're just toast. So anyway, I hope you got rid of them while they were high, because now they're toast. Now they're done. Like, you had your moment, and now if you didn't sell them, you might as well just keep them, because there's no point. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's Market Watch. You guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.